Hello, I apologize first and foremost because I had already recorded this and it stopped recording right around pile 4. I think it turned off. My battery just died. So I apologize. I actually thought I had more battery and it just died. So I'm gonna make this not quick, but let me go back to it because I did. I actually did spend quite some time on pile number 4. I think it's pile number 1 and 4, or pile number 2 and 4 that I spend more time on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to more or less what I was saying. I'm gonna gloss it. I don't know when I'm gonna go back, and I really wish I knew how to edit more, but so I can just combine them. But I think I'm just gonna upload both videos rather than just one. I'm still green, guys, so I apologize again. I think when I'm more comfortable with like getting to know how to edit stuff, I'll give it a try when I actually have like things like that when it pops up. But other than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of stop and just do 2 videos in the meantime. So again, what was more or less where I'm gonna just start from the beginning. So pile number 4, this is a yes for your pile when it comes to if you're going to be in union or a partnership, a marriage with somebody who looks like your celebrity crush, the specific one you're thinking about. This is a yes. I think you really like this person because they're a go-getter. The celebrity crush, are they? Okay, so I'm gonna say, I keep interrupting myself. I'm gonna say first some of the qualities and traits they could visually share, because you don't know this person, celebrity crush in person, of course, right? But they could be more or less that energy that they put out, like their midheaven that they put out to the world, so they see. They put out a very bravado kind of energy. It's someone that's willing to be independent, someone who likes to put in the work, who likes to be entrepreneurial, things like that. I think that for this pile overall, I think that you overall give this celebrity crush energy where they possibly, if they're like an actor, let's say, they come out in action movies, thrill-seeking movies where they do like crazy stunts, or they could be even working like a stuntman. Maybe you have a crush on a stuntman. Some of those stunt people, whether they're men or women, this is just the male one is just the emperor, but this applies to men and women who are masculine. Aries, for example, they encompass that. They could be, for example, an Aries sign. They could have strong Aries energy in their chart, or they just have that midheaven, which that would make them like, for example, I think like that's a Cancer rising. I think is it Cancer or Taurus or Leo, but for sure Cancer. I think overall they have this strong Aries energy. They're super independent. This doesn't always mean that it has to be someone that's athletic, but these are some qualities that they could encompass, because that's how you see them. You see them out in the world like this. There's someone who's going to be very action oriented. Maybe they have a strong, I keep also thinking, I think I mentioned this in a different pile, but Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. comes out, like, example, like, yes, he comes out in Marvel movies, but he's also someone who, and I think he's also an Aries, I think. He encompasses these strong masculine energies. Like, he's, like, working with machinery because he's Iron Man. And then he's also, like, he's, like, I don't want to say, like, a scientist, but an entrepreneurial, right? That's also Aries energy. Someone who ends up working with, like, even though this also applies to like Uranian energy, where he works with like metal and electronics and mechanics, just learning the mechanics and physics of things and constructing things to work with himself and profit, right? That's very like Aries, right? Also, I think he's, I mean, I haven't seen all the Iron Man movies, but more or less I think that he more or less he's already a fit person, right? And he looks like he can do all these crazy action moves up in the air, in the ground, Earth, right? He's been to outer space. what else? I mean, he's done a lot of weird things, but more or less a lot of things that take him out of the usual comfort zone for most people. And I think that's what you're attracted to, just that strong masculine energy. I think maybe the person you're going to be with is very much similar to that, where they could be like jumping out of helicopters for fun, or what are they called? Bungee jumping things, right? Or when they're in carnival rides, they're the first one who wants to get into like those crazy rides, roller coasters and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of it. I've tried it. Not a fan. That's not me. But it could be very much you. You like the thrill seeker, people who like to rock climb, people who like to work out, who like that daily workout routine, someone that likes the maintenance of the physical body, someone who likes to upkeep it, not just physically, but also when they eat their dietary things. So I think you could see them being very diligent with their food, and someone who's like, I'm going to keep sugar minimal, I'm going to keep, if I eat this much of carbs, I should have this much fat, or that, like, not very controlling, because I think that still kind of goes into like Mars with Virgo, but more or less someone that's very, very diligent with their physical body, because they like having to look good. That's what makes them money, their attractiveness. That's what makes that Martian energy attractive, and I think that's what you could be attracted to. Overall, this might be the reason why you like that spiciness. They could have a fiery temper as well. The Emperor, someone that's like, look, he's a man of distinction, right? He's a man who knows what he wants. He's a man who shows his power, who's in his throne, but he's ready to go. He's just like 1 foot in the floor, one on the next part, right? It looks like he's ready to charge at any moment into battle. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight. He has his armor under his cloaks. So you know that you just say the word and he's there. I feel you like that. You like that ready, set, go. When you say hi, when you say how high he's, or how does that saying go? You say how high, I say go, or no, you get the gist. How high jump is the how high, right? Something like that. Someone that's ready for action, someone who's ready. Maybe you like Tom Cruise also. I don't know if he's like an Aries, but you get the gist of someone who's, I keep mentioning actors for most of these piles, but more or less that's what I'm trying to say. Someone who's in the spotlight and ends up being like that energy. It could be also someone who's into sports. Maybe you like a hockey player, or a basketball player, a soccer player, those MMA, am I saying it right? MMA, I think that's the sport, where they're like basically all kinds of mixed martial arts mixed with freestyle, and they basically fight it out. They could be a sports car racer, they could be a swimmer, an athletic swimmer, but I don't think so. This is more like heat. So I think whatever you're attracted to, I definitely think maybe it's like David Beckham, maybe, like Muhammad Ali, even at that. But yeah, I think it's someone who's very action oriented in the spotlight, and that's what you like. And they could be older. I think this man has a beard, and that's why I think they could be, whether you get with this person when you're older or they're older, they look like your crush, right? The celebrity crush you're thinking about. Or maybe because they're older now, they look more like that, or they age into looking like the celebrity crush, with time. So that could be it for you. I think that very dominant energy, I think that's what you're attracted to, or at least that's what is being exuberated, I think that's the word. But yeah, maybe they're very authoritative, or at least they appear to be on the outer world. But someone who's very external, someone who's not afraid to be the person they need to be, and their opinion is shared to the world. I think that could be the I don't know why I keep wanting to say actress, but that could be it. Scarlett Johansson's also part of it. I keep putting Margot here, Maybe I have a crush on a Marvel character. Or Chris Evans. Or one of the Chris's. Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, Chris something. But yeah, I think that overall they can wear a lot of red too. They can look good in red. But I think that the person you, whether female or male, they could either have red hair, they could have a beard, they could grow into looking like salt and pepper hair, but they still look like your celebrity crush. Because again, this is someone who's like a very fatherly figure, but paternal, maybe strong, authoritative, like not Saturnian, but definitely someone that's an authority. Someone who likes to be bossy, someone who likes to be dominant. That's the kind of very structured person that you like, and also someone who's very fit. So, again, will this person look like your celebrity crush? For this particular crush that you have a crush on your celebrity? Yes. But again, this is just that union. Doesn't mean it's forever. Doesn't mean it can't be. But again, someone that you're going to partnership and union with will look like that particular celebrity crush. So I really hope that helped. Select a different pal if you were attracted to that pal. There could be a message there for you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really helps me out. I will go ahead and do a different celebrity crush reading another time. I really liked it, but I think I messed up. I really kind of got offbeat a bit because I thought I recorded it. It did not, because it died. So I had to wait for a little bit for my phone to basically charge. So again, apologize. I'm still learning how to go about these when they kind of mess up a bit, but I still want to upload. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This was such a fun reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and make it wonderful because you put the effort into it, and this is just some form of entertainment and, again, free will. So thank you very much for listening and sticking by. I appreciate all of you listening. So bye, everybody.